Hello, every one of you. Thank you very much for being here this afternoon. And Assalamu alaikum. I'm going to talk on this topic called Go Green. Okay. I represent Pakar Management Technology at the bottom there as a technical director, but also a professor in University Putra. So what you have today and for past 2 days, is all the product from University Putra. Some are new, some are old. Okay, and I will highlight some of the main features of this product and maybe educate you something about Go Green. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's go. A little bit, 2 slides on Pakar, the group. The company is already 20 years old, doing all kind of thing. On your far left, this is engineering, water, wastewater, turnkey, contractor, consultant. Okay, in the middle, EIA. And at the far right, the technology that we are marketing in this hall today. I will elaborate there about 4 or 5 there, okay? The company doing sewage treatment as a core business. They do refurb maintenance on STP. They do industrial effluent water treatment, design build. They do water work and they also do clean up of river. This is the latest addition. Sungai Melaka and Sungai Batu. This is what we do, okay? Clean up of the river, under river of life. Okay. What is green, okay? I think most of us know the word go green, but what actually it means by go green? So a little bit of some definition. I think some of you may know go green means sustainable approach in today's activity, okay? So in our case, go green means sustainable approach in today's business, waste management, particularly wastewater management. I'm going to focus on that. But Go Green is also resource recovery, penjimatan sumber. Okay? It makes sense for us to protect our resources for the future. Actually, we have to, okay? For the sake of mankind, we got to preserve some money left for our kids and our young generation. Okay? So, but there are more incentive, more opportunity for us when you do green business, okay? And you are going to have lots of opportunity when you do go green. You will see IGM is a very big show. For the last 3 years, it make very big sales, billions, okay? In terms of opportunity and contact. So it's a good platform to work on. Okay, now I'm coming to, because I don't have much time, I'm coming to overall scenario on what the company offer at the booth there. We are on D80, D80, in the hall 2. I got number 1, which is a biogas plant, solving food waste on your left, okay? I got number 2, microwave carbonizer, turning garbage or biomass into charcoal, biochar we call it. We have number 3, treating wastewater from city, from your sink, from your kitchen, from your industrial wastewater for discharge. But lately we have the 4th, latest innovation, treating water without any chemical. So we got 4 products. If you are interested in more detail, please go to D80 after this, right? Okay, a little bit about the product. What we intended to do is, number 1 is to make food waste into biogas. I think it's not new to some of you. But this time we miniaturize. We make things which are big into a smaller kits. So when we talk about biogas, we talk about kitchen waste. We are just focusing about restaurant waste, catering, highway, wet market. Very simple application. It is a community project. Okay. Number 2, we have we call it a carbonizer. Actually, it's making charcoal, but for the first time we make charcoal from microwave. So you can imagine in your home microwave can later be modified by our team to make a carbonizer, meaning you can make your own charcoal in your own house using your own waste. That's my dream, okay? But we got a 10 ton a day in Kelantan. You can see more detail in our book, all right? Number 3, we are using biofilter. Biofilter is a biofilter. We are treating wastewater with half the size that normally people require. Okay, this is for sewage treatment plant, also for river cleanup. That's number 3. Number 4 is we have natural biopolymer. It's a kind of product developed and produced by microorganisms. We intend to offer alternative. If you use alum sulfate for water drinking water, so now I think there is alternative. You may not have to use alum. We can have a natural product. We have no sludge, okay? So these are the main highlight. Number one, quickly, I think the issue in the food waste is always the kilogram. If you are aware, we throw half or about 0.6 kilo per person per day from every person. But in total, we actually throw 1 kilo per person per day. This is the garbage that we throw in. And then it's always the cost that matter. But since we do not handle costs, the costs are handled by local authority or developers, so it's all silent. But for government, they want this project because of the cost, okay? And you do not know that there is a leachate. Leachate is the water that comes from our dustbin, which is black liquor, very smelly, and these are very difficult to treat. It will cost you something like 5 ringgit per ton, and it's going to be lots of ton, okay? So these are issue. How you can solve that? Very easy. We have our project, this is biogas from food waste, F2G, food to biogas. We have 3 cabins there, if you see, on the left, it's a vermicompost. On the middle, we have a biogas, and on the third, on far right, we have a 2 kilowatt engine. Putting into cabin, this is what we do, market waste, okay, from the top market waste. And then we do sorting, and then we have a collection. We can do 80 kilo in a small unit. We can generate 2.5 watt at the far end, okay? So this project is a showcase where the business owner in any hawker center, cafeteria, in this case market, can work together, join hand, okay, with the local authority to generate renewable energy, okay? So this is our Serdang Green Tank that we have successfully launched, okay, 1 year ago, okay? This is the kind of project that we do for, if you have a community who do not have anything to do, but you want the image, we can assist you. Say you got a township of 1,000 people, which is 200 houses, you want to have impact in your community, you want others to know each other, let's come and do work, let's bring our waste there and let's generate biogas, let's work together. So that at last you know each other, you enjoy, and you have the feeling good attitude, you know. This is the kind of thing that we promote. But you must have some object, something. So we offer you something there for you to come together. It's a point of attraction and focus, okay? We have that kind of wormy bins, also for the food waste, but the green. Because the green are special vegetable, okay? We do throw lots of vegetable, and vegetable can be composted in the wormy compost way. No smell. It only takes about 2 months to get your compost, okay? This is the example that we do, okay. Okay, second, product that we have, from food, we go into biomass. Biomass is the waste that come from many agricultural site, paddy, rasaskan, sekam padi. From the city, we have the garbage. From Indah water treatment plant, we have the sludge. Industrial wastewater, we have the sludge. So actually, all the sludge are costly to dispose. Okay, so the issue now is waste disposal. One of the department that handle high cost is always the waste disposal. Okay, so we got to think how to remove them in the cheapest way. So there's the whole idea behind this. So what we do is we can convert this kind of thing, agro, okay, into biochar. But if you are interested, you can also move to activated carbon. It's one step away, all through one equipment. Okay, microwave that we have is a big microwave, not the normal household, which is only 1 kilowatt. We have a 10 kilowatt. We have built this, try to solve IWK in the water sludge, and we have been able to convert them into charcoal within 1 hour. Traditionally, it takes about 6 hours, so you do it in 1 hour, and you got a good charcoal there. This is for 10 ton. It takes only 10 meter, 30 feet, 30 feet by 30 feet size. It's a small, compact. You can see this live in Kota Baru, okay, Kelantan. This is the details, okay. For those who are interested in the detail, please come to D80, D80. You can find this. But microwave are special items you cannot find anywhere except for in Kelantan today. Maybe the first one in New Zealand. We are the second after New Zealand, okay, for this one. Not even in US, okay, for the full scale. You can convert easily from raw empty bunch into the far end biochar. Okay, another appearance on the left, the normal empty bunch in the palm oil industry. On your right is the charcoal. Okay, you see on the bottom there. The beauty about the char on your right is there's a lot of holes. We call it voids, and that void make the material has superior properties. In color removal, it performs extremely well. In moisture retention, it do extremely well. Okay. In organic removal, it can do extremely well. So these are the features of biochar. Why we did the microwave is initially because of disposal. Because sludge in the water, they always have difficulty in disposal sludge. It costs you about 50 ringgit per ton, right? Around that, to take it away by truck. Okay, and then there is further tipping fees, disposal, something like 50 ringgit to even 90 ringgit. And then if you employ this kind of technology, there is no more disposal because you don't have any more sludge or waste. You have charcoal. So if they think about charcoal, this is no longer a waste. You can actually spread your charcoal on the ground if you like. No disposal. But the smart people will always sell because charcoal can sell easily at 50 cents or even 1 ringgit per kilo. Easily. Okay? Or the worst case, you can just burn for your heat if you want. Okay? So that's the whole idea. Right? Number 3, we are moving very fast. We got another product, wastewater treatment. For those of you interested for wastewater, we can remove, the river in the far right there, very nice, but lately become polluted just by garbage and also discharge from here. Toilets, kitchens, hawker center, Disco, Giant, all this eating area. So it did spoil our water body. Okay. So what we do is we come with this invention, biofilter, that consists of several components. The magic thing about this treatment plant is we are having this media called Cosmoballs. We're selling Cosmoballs as media to anybody else who require. We are using now for river treatment. We use that also for septic tank. We also use that for biological aerobic tank. So it's very versatile kind of thing. So with that, you can achieve a very nice removal in only, if you read there, we can achieve ammonia less than 3. The standard ammonia for Malaysia is 5 for a very strict environment. 3 is extremely good. Okay? And this system occupies less area because of compact, okay, 12 hours aeration, and then you can save a lot of space there. Okay? How it works is that the media will allow growth of biological film. That's what they need in wastewater, and that's what they need also in river treatment. So there is particularly a very intelligent way of growing bacteria on a very small area. So once you have that in the cage, you're going to make the whole system cut by half. Okay, right? That's number 2. And then of course the developers are happy because of low operating costs and easy to upgrade. Okay, and then we have the space saving for developer. This is good for developers, local council, or contractors who are looking for compact, smaller unit, right? We got our latest project in Malacca. If you are free to go to Malacca, it's under construction now. We are doing River of Life near the Taman Laksamana down there. Okay, for the first 3-kilometer stretch, we are treating the river using this biofuel system. Okay, to be ready by January. Okay, our big project. Okay, this is the way you take the river, the Sungai Malacca. Okay, and then what we do, we cut off, we intersect all the discharge from the housing, capture them, treat, and then discharge. So that way, we are not allowing any single discharge from the city. We are treating them. This is the concept of River of Life. The final one I'm going to talk today is regarding something good for the water. You realize that more than 95% of our drinking water are treated using chemical. I think you agree, right? The most common one, we call it alum, aluminum sulfate. And now they call it PAC, polyaluminum chloride. It's also alum salt. In some cases, which are difficult, they use ferric salt. So these are all highly charged metal ion, aluminum 3+, ferric 3+. These are commonly used because we have to coagulate the turbidity and make the water clear, right? So in European city, they are not moving. They're moving into, is there anything else that we can use without using alum, without using ferric salt, or without using metal, we call it 2+, 3+, right? Because at the end, many water supply operator, they have lots of headache problem because of alum sludge, toxic waste. Even Malaysia, more than 400 water treatment plants are having a question mark now because aluminum salt is going to be categorized as scheduled and toxic, meaning you cannot throw away. You got to find solution right away. And they are in lagoon for many, many years. Okay, so from now on, something else got to be used. They are still looking. You can use RO, you can use membrane, you can use other things, but they're all expensive to operate and maintain. They're cheap to buy, to operate and maintain, expensive. So we're coming with a new idea. We're going to treat without chemical. Actually, we use something of microbial origin. Later on I will show, okay. This slide tells you that the problems of water treatment is about that residue. When you treat water, on the far right, you get coagulation, which is the turbidity, the siltation, everything in the river will be deposited as a residue. So you take the water, filter, and then chlorinate. The rest will be dumped as toxic waste. Okay. The product we have launched a patented system, AFlok. AFlok is a natural. Believe me, we got it from fungi, not bacteria, fungi. The fungi that you see on the bread, something like that, right? It is from there, but they are not really. We don't use the fungi for this liquid, but we get their juice. We get their liquid produced by them. Okay, so we have the mother. So they are all producing for me. So we are treating. We are able to treat all this water, palm oil, milk, and river. The same time, the same manner, just like alum. Okay. But you don't have any more alum salt in this case, okay? So this is our example. We do for algae removal. Actually, our first research started way back in 8 years ago, try to clean this green color pond. But to our amazement, we can do it, you know, just adding about 2% of the solution to that. You can actually remove everything, and then it will settle right to the bottom. So we're able to remove the green algae. So from there, we started to develop other products, palm oil, milk, and so on. So 100% organic, okay? And you can actually make from your house, or in your house, or at the back of your place, you know? You don't have to import anything else now, okay? One question for our lady. The way we treat water is always to dose chemical all the time, right? So that the flow coming, you can treat, so within half an hour, it coagulate, and then you can get the clarifier, okay? I use the same facility. I don't throw away all the facility. So if you do have a treatment plant with all the facility, don't worry, don't throw away. All you do is you order from me the liquid now. You don't use alum anymore. That's all. Because I still need to dose every minute, every now and then at that 1 to 2%. So I'm just dosing liquid now. But this liquid will not form any more alum sludge. It will form organic sludge. That's all. No. The liquid AFlok, it is not organism. It is the product of organism. So actually, I don't put organism into the water. I don't. I'm just taking the liquid from the organism. That's all.
Of it. No.
Yeah, so they don't have any living things now. It passed serum standard. It is non-toxic.
But no sludge generation.
No growth. No further growth. No further growth.
The sludge lagoon now, what is your recommendation if we have a sludge lagoon?
For the alum sludge?
For the alum sludge.
Good question. All the treatment plant operators are calling me. What to do with your 3 million ton of sludge for the last 10 years, right? I will advise you, you keep it there. But actually, I'm doing other thing. I'm doing extracting of aluminium. I'm doing that also. Because like Abbas, you know, Abbas in Putrajaya, they got 300 ton every month. Okay? You cannot imagine how big they are. So what I'll do is you keep it, we can extract the aluminium. Actually, you can extract aluminium. You can do other project, we call it recover alum. Of course, there is another story. But I don't propagate now that thing. I'm propagating a new product. This is for new plants and also for those who have got enough headache with alum. Okay, but you have to try. So that is another story. We will talk later. Alum sludge.
To be continued. Any more questions from the ground for our professor? Okay.
Hello, Professor. Besides the River of Life, can you talk about some of the projects that you have actually undertaken using your the technologies you have talked about? Okay.
The biofuel system, right? We started biofuel system with palm oil effluent. If you know BOD20, Sabah and Sarawak is the country, the state that is very stringent. I've got 2 plants there now. I got 4 more in Semenanjung, okay, treating BOD20. We do the same configuration, but we have aeration. So I think palm oil need bigger, but it do works for palm oil. I've done job for slaughterhouse. I've done job for resin for American company, treating what they call formaldehyde waste. I've done that. Okay. Sewage, I've got this plant, of course. Sewage is pretty easy to do, but the other organic are very, very straightforward actually. Chemical plants, glue factory, we have done glue. Adhesive formaldehyde, we have done. Okay, what else? The only thing is we got to take care of the back washing. That's the only thing. Okay, people are using lots of media, but many media has got to wash. So we do incorporate that kind of, we need some engineering there. Okay? So we got quite different application. If you are interested, we can always continue, right?
All right. Oh, there's one more question.
System using for Sungai Gombak, River of Life, Sungai Gombak, and the KL one.
Okay.
What system are you using?
My system that I designed, the consultant for Sungai Batu, not Sungai Gombak, because there is many packages River of Life. I'm doing for Sungai Batu, so Sungai Batu is my project.
Yeah, Sungai Batu and Sungai Gombak, will they compete each other?
No, they have different catchment. So my river is the one that passed through PwC at the back there. That's my river. So they are under construction now. Actually, I got 2 projects, Sungai Melaka and Sungai Batu. Batu is under me. So it's under construction. Not yet ready. I think by January, they're thinking about by January they will be finished. But other people using different things. I do not know.
So if that's the case for the 2 systems, let's say
Right.
the same Sungai, the
Yeah.
same river, your upper stream and lower stream. Let's say your one's from PwC to third month, correct?
I don't think they mix. I don't think so.
Is it? It might not be a different.
Maybe different basin. It cannot be one higher.
Exactly.
Cannot be.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll get confused, right?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
I think separate.
The water also got confused.
Water also difficult. My plant takes from Batu Cave industrial area, but there is one Batu Dam. I don't do that one because Batu Dam is very clean. They do a little bit of wetland, but after Batu industrial area and all the catchment is very dirty. The river is very smelly, so I take from there. I take the more difficult one. Okay.